Okay, so today we're going to check the facts in our book using our investigation questions. And we're going to stop each time and kind of add our notes on this recording sheet right here. So you'll have something like this in your assignment um, for this, for your text that you do for your today's reading. We're going to use our favorite book, Air Quality and Climate Change, and we're going to kind of try to figure out what the significant facts are about this topic. So let's read this book again and listen for evidence in the text that helps us answer our investigative reporter questions. All right. So on page 4 and 5, I could kind of think about right here in the where it says the mid 18th century. Oops, sorry. That's when we kind of made a switch. So if I go over to my note sheet, I could go to when, mid 18th century, big switch to fossil fuels. Okay, that's when we kind of started having that industrial, we went from our natural resources, our animal power, wind power, water power, we switched over to coal and oil and those kinds of fossil fuels. All right, if I go back to my text on page 6. So we have this paragraph about the changing climate and what's causing it. So what is climate change? This would be a good place to put a definition. And so climate change is when the Earth's climate changes significantly over a large period of time. So if I go to my note sheet, I could go to my what question. Notice I'm not answering these in order. Climate change is long-term changes to weather and temperature in a specific location. Okay. I want to do another one. Let's see. Go back to my text. So this is definitely a read a little, write a little, read a little, write a little. So you choose a book that you maybe have read before. So if I go to page 7, it says, where do the greenhouse gases go? I think this would be a good one for where. So I could say that sun's heat enters Earth's atmosphere and some of the heat is trapped by the greenhouse gases. All right, so I would just keep on going through the book and trying to find other, like if there's significant people that we read about. I can't remember for sure if there were any people that we read about. Why is climate change important? I think that question will be answered fairly well. There's probably a good question for how. Like how are we addressing climate change? I can go ahead and do that one. I remember from the end of the book, governments are passing laws and making agreements with other countries to reduce fossil fuel usage and air pollution. And it also talked about what citizens can do. So citizens are using LED, I can't type,